Do you use the N-word? Africans versus African Americans. I don't know why my brain just loves this video idea.
N-word mean to you?
I hate that word, but have I used it with the A sound before? Yeah, with my close friends.
I don't like I don't like when Africans say it.
I'm sorry.
What? Nigga, you're gatekeeping it from...
What?
What the fuck?
Hi.
What's up?
Hi. I'm Kaisida.
Why does she look like someone I know? Who does she look like?
I'm Khalif.
I'm Jordan.
We're doing Africans versus African Americans Truth or Drink.
It's not really verses, but
Well,
it's
I
just.
don't know, and.
Black girl, African gentleman.
I'm hella African.
She's East African for sure. For sure. Oh, you can't see why. Now you can. She for sure East African.
I'm black. Hey.
First generation, both my parents were born and raised in Nigeria.
Period.
Yeah. They're the best
Well,
tribe.
my tribe is Compton. And I
Ha ha ha.
stand on that.
You wanna start with the shot?
Yeah, sure.
I like Hennessy.
How you gonna take my shot glass?
I was pouring you a shot. You know I'm a gentleman.
To being black.
To being black, yeah.
Hey, baby, welcome back. Big one here.
Why did I get started off spicy? Who do you think gets laid
Calm
more, Africans
992
or
cry,
African
calm
Americans?
992
African,
cry.
to be honest,
Thank you, though. Welcome back.
because snow bunnies are there, so therefore they want a taste of everything, right?
Yeah, like
So-
culture sampling, yeah.
What is a snow bunny?
Yeah, you gotta clarify that one.
A white girl that likes African Americans or Africans or just
Black
black
people,
people in
no.
general.
I mean, honestly, I feel as though Africans have the gift of gab. I feel like they really want it, they're gonna get it.
So isn't she African American? Like, do you have to be born in America to be African American? Because she got the most American accent of all time. She's max American accent. She sounds like an American. If you brought her to where she's from in Nigeria, they would know for a fact that she sounds like an American. She sounds American. If you brought me to Ethiopia, they would say, you sound American. Even I'd be like, nope, Canadian, actually. I sound Canadian. So how about that?
So I would say Africans get laid more.
Her parents are African? Okay, the point I'm trying to make, nigga. If I moved to Canada when I was 4 years old, am I not African Canadian? I am. Spent my whole life in Canada. I'm just African? No, nigga. I'm African American. I mean African Canadian. First generation, bro. You're adding generation in this. That doesn't matter. I spent most of my life in Canada. It's not your place of birth. It can't be your place of birth. It has to be like what culture you is like. It got to be that. No, shut the fuck up. Niggas not about to change the rules 27 years in. Niggas about to tell me. Shut up, bro. Shut up, man. All right, keep that pen for me, Matt.
Yes,
Appreciate you.
I actually would agree. No, I live in an apartment that is predominantly Africans and African Americans.
Okay.
And most of the African people I see walking around has a lot of kids.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got here somehow, so.
Yes.
There might be a lot of different types of American women who might judge African men and would not want to sleep with them.
Yeah, I would say
Why am I so
probably
close?
Black men.
Black men.
They be out here.
Yeah.
I feel like African men be presenting.
She look like Tiffany
as
Haddish. That's what
more
she look
got
like.
it together too. You know what I'm saying?
The Nigerians,
Like,
especially.
yeah, shoulders up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Chin up.
Yeah.
Like they walk around with confidence.
Exactly.
How do you feel about the term African American?
It just feels a little confusing simply because to me, the African American culture and the African culture does not have camaraderie like I feel like we should. And I always feel like I don't really identify with African American because that part of the African side don't really embrace me. So I'll be like, I'm black. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would embrace you. You're cool people.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't like when some people say it.
When like the super allies say it.
Yeah, African Americans. It's like, oh.
For like black people in America, like we are as American as it gets because we've been here for better or for worse since the creation of the country. Versus like when you say like African Americans, it kind of denotes like a generation ago, this generation, 2 generations ago, they're from a different country. But it's like no, we've been here longer than like half the white people been here.
Take a shot if you have ever used the term African booty scratcher.
Absolutely not. I was called that.
Me
I was
too.
definitely like African booty scratch.
What kind of fucking insult is that? Yo, kids are so unoriginal. I never heard that. I never heard nobody be called that before. But again, like, we didn't make jokes about race growing up. But like, that's such a weird, like, that's not even funny. Like, what the fuck? Kids, like, get original, nigga. Why don't you, like, you can't talk shit without just lame ass jokes, bro. Like,
People
what
used
the
to call
fuck
me
is
Midnight.
that? Like, what even
I
is
got
that?
called Midnight too.
Oh, Dark Vader.
Yeah, me too. And I
They
love
used to
Star
call
Wars.
me. No.
You don't like
I
Star
would never
Wars?
watch it because of that.
Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader.
Okay, so
Wait, what's
Darth
his name?
Vader. His name is Darth, D-A-R-T-H, but people would call me Dark
I'm
Vader.
sure black people does not know his name is D-A-R-T-H.
They knew enough to call me.
Yeah, they do. Fuck is you don't include us in your ignorance, nigga. Feel me? Like, well, bro, just cause he don't watch Star Wars don't mean none of us do. Feel me? Star Wars, every time I get sick, I binge the whole movie series, man.
Me that.
They call me D-A-R-K, Dark Vader.
Oh, maybe it was a combination of both. I know they called me that, though. I knew what they were saying.
It was a play on words.
Yeah, probably.
I just think black people didn't know, to be honest.
No, the black people, I mean, I don't know. My elementary school, they knew.
I think they knew.
They knew.
I don't think they knew.
They knew, bro.
What does the N-word mean to you? Do you think you take offense to it as much as African Americans do?
Depending on the context. I've seen
Just
people
seeing the AMP video,
consciously
I
not,
always knew you had mature Riz, Mr. Rizzler.
not say it around people that they
Welcome back, man.
Or like, oh, that's a real black person versus like, oh, Abdul, he's fucking the
They think
engineer
you're like
Abdul.
unharming,
Yeah,
like you're cool.
I'll
and-
sing along with this song, and I'm like, oh, Abdul said it was cool with me. That shit pisses me off. Yeah.
I hate that word, but have I used it with the A sound before? Yeah, with my close friends.
Can I?
Gabby? Welcome to the agency.
Like, I don't like. I don't like when Africans say it.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't like when Africans say the N-word.
With the, just any type of way?
We're different. I do hear you and understand you, right? Every African, I promise you, every African that says the N-word, I tell them, do your parents say it? And they all be like, hell no. And I'm like, so why do
Parents
you?
would never.
My parents say it, my grandparents say it, they grandparents say it. No African parents, grandparents in
Yeah, I will say.
That's such dog shit logic. Someone just said he's spitting. So is language where we draw the line? Or does that same logic apply to everything else? Huh? Do your parents use that language? So why are you? Does that mean that, does your dad or mom work that occupation? Why do you? Oh, it only works for language. Gotcha. I should have just been a taxi driver then, or worked at Tim Hortons, or just done something one of my parents did. Fuck it. I don't know why I tried doing some other shit. I guess you're not your own individual. That's such bad logic. That's fucking dog shit logic, bro. I can't believe he said that publicly. That's insane.
Mine would never.
You're pressed? No, I just don't think that made any sense.
Yeah.
So we gotta work hard to get rid of it. It's like, y'all picking it up because it sounds fun.
I'm glad that you shared that with me because I never heard someone have an issue with
Me neither.
African people saying that word.
Ooh. I think you should get your shot ready at this shot. At this.
Talk your shit, twin.
Name 10 African countries in 30 seconds or take a shot.
Ooh, 30 seconds? You're rude.
You got 30 seconds, try.
That's not a lot of time, actually, for someone who's had tequila.
Okay, let me try it. Cote d'Ivoire. I think they call it something different now. Nigeria, Niger, Chad, Ethiopia, Somalia, South Africa, Democratic Republic of Congo. Did I say Ghana? Morocco, Egypt.
I don't
You
know the difference of countries and cities.
We'll find out.
Morocco, Cote d'Ivoire.
Is Zimbabwe one?
Ethiopia, Ghana,
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Niger, Chad.
Did I not say Ethiopia? Did I say Ethiopia? If I didn't, that's crazy. My bad, bruh. My fault. Oh, I did? Thank God.
Somalian, Nigeria.
Kenya, Gambia, Somalia.
halfway there.
No, it was 10 or 5.
It's
10.
10.
Damn, you're
What about
crazy.
that guy? What about that guy?
Nigeria.
West Africa.
That's a region.
It's okay. Go ahead and take the shot. It's fine.
Zimbabwe. Why am I blanking?
Sinhalese. Is that a country? Is it a city?
We're close. I'll accept. I know what you meant.
Madagascar.
Big
Damn.
six.
South Africa.
Damn.
Equatorial Guinea. And Mali. Oh, damn.
She cooked.
See,
Fine.
Yeah.
see?
Senegal.
Senegal, not Senegalese. I'm
You
thinking of
said
my
Senegalese.
twins.
Lord Jesus. Ugh.
Who do you think white people dislike more?
Honestly, I still don't think they really know the difference.
In a professional setting, I hear a lot about white folks really preferring to work with Africans because we really are a lot more submissive in a way.
Fuck is she talking about? Hey, what the fuck is she talking about? Hey! She mean,
Hey,
what is
Agent
she?
Tilly.
What is she on? Who? Who's submissive? Nigga, you better say, hey, take it back. That's not true. She's chatting right now, chat. Maybe she means women. Even that's not true. Even that's not true. Well, actually. It is true, okay? With women, it is true. With women, it is true. That's actually, in my experience at least. But she just said a blanket statement though, like, no, that didn't mean me, bro. She wasn't talking about, nigga, you're a prime example. Hey, you better shut the fuck up. No, as, like, okay, it depends what you mean. Like, we have, like, max respect for groups of people. Like, parents, I don't give a fuck how old I am. I can never talk back to my parents. Grandparents, we have so much respect for grandparents, we don't even refer to them as he or she. This is gonna sound crazy. Deadass, we refer to them as they because they're bigger than a person. Like, they're almost like it's like a sign of respect. Like, yo, so you say like, oh, they're going to the spot because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a respect thing. It's a respect thing.
I'm African and I just think she meant we don't go to your country for BS and arguing, we must go to get away from the previous situation and to improve our life.
What? That has nothing to do with submission. Submission is being able to follow a leader really well. It's just being super agreeable. Are African people more agreeable than, I don't know.
She just set us back 50 years is crazy, my brother.
I actually don't know if that's true. I'm gonna have to think on that because if you ask me, are African people more agreeable? I'm not gonna lie, not really. Because there's different types of African people. I'm not gonna lie, there's some people where if y'all are different culturally, they can't get along with you. The least agreeable people on the planet. And I swear y'all could be living in the same country, different tribes, y'all can never get along. In fact, your parents are gonna be tight if you had a friend from that other tribe because of some beef they had 50 years ago or some shit like that. So if it's, I don't know, I'm gonna have to think on that. I wonder why she gonna have to explain herself. I'm not, she can't just run around saying shit like that with no explanation, bruh.
Because we really are a lot more submissive in a way.
I think they hate black people more than African people.
They hate the descendants of slaves.
The model minority myth exists heavily in the African community to where like they've been brainwashed to think that black is bad, everything else is good. They're the good ones. This is what
does
you
she
should
mean
be as
by
a
that,
minority.
right?
Go to school, be polite, all the respectability politics.
Everybody black, it doesn't matter. Anybody who's perceived as black, they just see us as black people in threat. And the more chocolates you are, the more issues you're gonna have, honestly. Yeah, they
don't agree.
I don't think they can. Really? Okay, do tell.
I feel like if me and another dude is standing side by side and we get approached by the police, I think that if he has an accent, it's gonna make him less dangerous.
NGL agent, she's right. My mom came here to give us a better life, so she had to take shit from her racist managers just to make money to take care of us. I think that's what she means, that we kinda take shit from people more.
I don't even agree with that. I mean, your experience is your experience, but you saying that about, is that just trying to survive? Submission is when that's not submission.
I think
is that
she means
submission?
that we need to talk out SHI more and be bolder in general. Like we take BS we do not need to take. And ask for what we should have, period. Maybe submissive was a wrong choice of words. Maybe accepting of BS is better.
Maybe. So you mean to tell me if you need a job, let's say you need this job because you don't know how the fuck you're gonna survive without it, but you're on the fringe of getting fired because you came late a couple, let's say it wasn't even your fault. Let's say some dumb shit happened. Customer lied about some shit you did. If you do whatever your manager says, that means you're submissive? In my head, submission is like an act, like it's a voluntary thing, and it's not done under coercion. It's done out of will, like.
Good job on the content.
Let's say, for example, I find blackmail about you, right? And I threaten to release it. I weaponize the blackmail unless you do something I want. You're actually, Benji, appreciate 2 months. You're submissive for doing what I want? Or is that too extreme so it doesn't count? Because if you can just coerce somebody into being submissive, I feel like being submissive is
She put into the wrong words. What she meant to say was that Africans that immigrated from Africa tend to be less confrontational and tolerate more than African Americans who grew up in America do. It also has to do with education.
Maybe.
Maybe I missed the question. I just thought you.
Oh, you're right. Well,
And they cut off her explanation. They better get back to her.
I think of all white people as police. Period. They all, okay? White people police black people, for no reason.
Take a shot if
You know, I saw a fucking tweet. I know I'm pausing a lot. This is my last one. Promise. I saw a tweet that said, it has way more to do with classism than racism. And it was like, oh, that's a fact. Like, it hit me like, that's really true. You could be any color. And if you can reach the top echelon, nigga, they're not distancing. You're rich, nigga. You're a billionaire the way they're a billionaire. You're in those billionaire circles now. They're not gonna box you out because you're black. You're one of them, nigga. You're in their class now. You're in their class. You're gonna go to the meetings. You're gonna go to the yacht parties where y'all discuss how to make more billions. I think it has more to do with classism, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have anything to do with skin color. That's just my experience.
If you've ever said Wakanda forever.
Have I? I've definitely have at some point, but not, at some point, yes.
I might take a shot with you.
To Chadwick Boseman.
Josiah said he's police.
When the first movie came out, I took a girl to go see it.
What the fuck?
She's African American.
Yeah.
She legit asked me after the movie.
Oh no.
She said, "Are you from Wakanda?" And I was just like,
Okay. I've never asked that. I gotta say that.
Are you serious right now?
In what ways are Africans misunderstood?
I think we're misunderstood maybe kind of on the topic of my home country, right?
Which is Eritrea or Ethiopia. Confirming this, but it's probably Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
I know my Africans. Nigga, I know my Africans. I know my Africans. I know my Africans.
And having war in Tigray. When I told my coworker there's war that just started, he was like, oh, but doesn't that happen all the time? That was his response. Someone I respected and I enjoyed working with him. Brushed it off.
I'm fully convinced that
Nice
some
hat,
white
you
people
must be a
still think,
creamer too.
Most of Africa is just dirt huts.
Yeah, living in huts, not having water,
Yeah.
not really having food.
There's 54 different countries in Africa. It is unfair to just lump all of Africa into one.
Deadass.
You
It's
said
so
you're
different.
From Africa? I have a friend from Nigeria.
People aren't interested in the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
Good. Emotional at the end.
I know.
I don't like that.
I feel all warm and fuzzy.
No, let me give you an example. That's like if I said I'm American, right? Let's say I said I'm from Toronto, and she's like, oh, my cousin is from the Americas. She's from Chile. You'd be like, what the fuck does that have to do with me? Nigga, that's so far from me. Do you think we're the same? But y'all both in the Americas, right? It's literally the same thing. You just look dumb to us. Ooh, you look dumb.
There were some things we agreed to disagree on, you know, but finding that common ground of we both were called African booty scratchers, that was deep, you know?
And Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we're both chocolate.
Boots.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
The darker the flesh and the deeper the roots.
Hey.
Yes.
See, look, they got along on something, man. That's fucking beautiful right there. That's goddamn beautiful. All right. Why do you care, though? What did I say? Sorry. Oh, I don't really care, but like, I mean, damn, but like, why does the world doesn't know anything about Africa? But the world knows everything about Italy. Y'all niggas can name 16 different attractions from Italy. Nigga, the world knows so much about so many places. Africa is just like it's just, nobody knows shit about the area.
I know this
I don't know,
ISNT that